This is part 2 to What If Naruto Had the Ten Tails. We left off with Team 7 passing the bell test. Naruto had swiped both bells from Kakashi and given one to Sasuke and Sakura, which led to Kakashi believing that teamwork was a factor in this. After becoming Genin, Team 7 completes 3 D rank missions every single day for 3 weeks. Due to the rapid rate of missions getting completed, Hiruzen assigns Team 7 to a C rank mission. Tazuna is called in and makes fun of Naruto for being so pale. Naruto then stares at Tazuna and flexes his chakra a little bit, and it scares Tazuna stiff. With this, Team 7 sets out for the Land of Waves. The Demon Brothers, on the way, attack Kakashi like in canon and slice him in half. Naruto can already tell that this didn't actually happen, but Naruto guides 2 truth-seeking orbs at them and incinerates them. The Demon Brothers disappear into nothingness. Naruto has gotten better at dealing with the Ten Tails and can now access a sixth of its power. Naruto is godlike, even compared to some Kage. Naruto also has incredible sensory techniques, and furthermore, ninjutsu is ineffective against him. Naruto then senses Zabuza and tells him to come out. Zabuza does so. Naruto turns one of his truth-seeking orbs into a staff and begins to combat Zabuza. Even Naruto, as a child, is superior to Zabuza in every single way. Naruto is destroying Zabuza with almost no effort, when Naruto suddenly blitzes behind Zabuza and cuts his arm off. Haku then jumps in and takes Zabuza away. Kakashi trains Sasuke and Sakura on tree walking, whilst Naruto meditates and trains to access more of his Ten Tails power. He can control the full Ten Tails for 20 seconds. Naruto meditates and draws from the Jubi's power in a battle for consciousness. 3 days go by, and Team 7 go to the bridge. Haku and Zabuza are waiting. Naruto says to Haku and Zabuza, "Listen, we're on a mission. We don't have time to be messing around with you." Naruto then appears behind them both, smashing both their heads together, knocking them out. Naruto then sees a gang and can put the pieces together and understands what's been happening. Naruto then blitzes through all of them with the help of Kakashi and Sasuke, just to make it quicker. Zabuza wakes up 10 minutes later, and Naruto looks at him saying, "Hey, your boss is over there if you'd like to do anything to him." Zabuza smiles and then proceeds to torture Gato before slicing his head off. Haku and Zabuza survive and stop their terrorist activities. Once back in the village, Kakashi goes to the meeting. The next day, Kakashi assembles Team 7 and tells them about the tuning exams which he's recommended them for. They all agree that they want to take part in the tuning exams. Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura sign the forms and Kakashi gives them in for them. Naruto then leaves Sakura and Sasuke to study in the library to see if he can find anything that will help him develop a new jutsu, or at least allow him to gain some insight on ideas for a new jutsu. The day of the tuning exams finally arrives, and Team 7 enter the written test area. Naruto easily dispels the genjutsu before anyone even noticed, and they get ready to go into the test room. This is when they meet Rock Lee. Rock Lee challenges Sasuke just like in canon, but because Sasuke's Sharingan is more developed, he has a 2 tomoe in one eye and another 2 tomoe in the other. And because of this, their fight is even until Lee almost decides to open gates. But this is when my guy stops him and tells him that they can save this for the exam. They then all go in and sit in the test room, as the test is explained. Naruto gets 100%, slightly slower than Itachi and Minato. The written test concludes with Team 7 passing. As usual, Anko jumps in and immediately explains the second exam, and taking them to the Forest of Death. Scrolls are given to each team, and the test begins. Naruto locates one team, and leads Team 7 to them. They defeat them, but they have the same scroll. Suddenly Team 7 meet Gaara's team. However, because he doesn't have Shukaku, he's much more mentally stable. He still has his automatic sand shield because his mother still died. However, they also have the same scroll, so they decide to leave them alone. As they got further into the forest, Naruto is suddenly attacked by a huge snake. However, Naruto slices the snake clean in half with his truth-seeking staff. Orochimaru in disguise begins fighting Sasuke. During this fight, Sasuke develops his dual 3 Tomoe Sharingan and is fighting well against the disguised Orochimaru. Orochimaru then shows his true form and goes all out. This is when Orochimaru blitzes Sasuke and heavily damages him, which Naruto then jumps in. Orochimaru then decides to get really serious. Little did Orochimaru know that Naruto could now control a fifth of the Ten Tails' power. Naruto then blitzes Orochimaru, punching him into the head. So hard they exploded. Orochimaru is fighting Naruto for his life. He is getting absolutely fodderized by Naruto. Naruto then uses Boil Release and punches so hard the air pressure knocks the forest down, along with Orochimaru having to switch bodies several times. Orochimaru then reverse summons himself, as he didn't realize the leaf had such a monster like Naruto. Sasuke looks at Naruto in awe, as Naruto just easily beat an opponent that he almost died against. Naruto gets the scroll from Orochimaru's old body, and they rush to the finish. So fast that only Gaara's team has been there. We now skip to the Chunin exam preliminary rounds. As Sasuke didn't get the curse mark, this exam goes a lot different. Gaara also doesn't have Shukaku, and Gaara versus Lee ends up with Lee winning when he opens the third gate. Sasuke versus a Sound Genin is also very different, with Sasuke winning very easily, with taijutsu moves alone, as Kakashi set him that challenge. Naruto also easily beats Kiba, and Sakura beats Ino as she is slightly stronger. This leads into the 1 month training arc. Kakashi then tells Sasuke he will be training with him, and he tells Naruto that he got him a teacher. Kakashi takes Naruto to the hot springs, where he introduces Naruto to Jiraiya. Jiraiya is already interested in Naruto, as he has heard he is way stronger than Kakashi. However, when he met Naruto, he became even more curious due to his white hair and pale skin. This signals the beginning to the 1 month training arc. This is the end to part 2 of What If Naruto Had the 10 Tails. I hope you all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for next part.